Good day, everyone. I am Jolie Andy Lopez from Trece Martires City National High School, and on behalf of my co-authors, Ma'am Opipon and Ma'am Angkao, I will present our basic research entitled Smartphone Addictiveness, Letdown of Academic Performance of Grade 10 Students in the New Normal. In the recent years, the school setups were changed as COVID-19 threatens everyone's lives, wherein all over the world adjust education system. UNICEF 2020 stated that the protection of children and education facilities is important. Furthermore, precautions to avoid the spread of COVID-19 in school settings are implemented and ensures the school should be still welcoming, respectful, inclusive, and supportive. With this, DepEd Order Number 18 Series of 2020 stated that each school nationwide should follow health protocols given by the DOH or Department of Health. DepEd should be innovative, resourceful in delivering quality education to Filipino children. That's why BELCP was developed to respond for the need for education. This ensures learning opportunities in safer manner through different learning modalities. However, Miller 2018 mentioned that the efficacy of online learning and the use of smartphones as tools to gather and process information has raised questions about the impact of smartphones on learning. Wherein Lawrence et al. 2020 mentioned that spending a lot of time connected to your phone becomes a problem. With this, the key literature in the following like Share Team 2021, U 2012, Jonas Kingwee et al. 2014, Faru 2017, Toby Clark 2020, stated that since students take their cell phones every day, it is a potentially powerful learning tool. Schools must recognize the power in the digital devices to engage and enable empowered millennials, and 21st century learners. Cell phones turned into an important part of our life that provides robust learning experience. However, there are addictiveness in using smartphones that emerge significant in social issue. It's also revealed in the study of Yu et al. 2014, Park and Lee 2014, and Day 2015 that more females is with high addiction tendencies. It's also revealed that the proper supervision will have protective factors against the addictive use of smartphones. But there are also advantages in using smartphones, like students are more comfortable. It's also fueling the desire to learn. It offers variety of ways to learn, communicate, and collaborate, where interest and curiosity were apparently fostered, as it is a clear advantage in much powerful global education, as stated in the studies of Sure Team 2021, Els et al. 2015, Gikas and Grant 2013, Muller et al. 2018, Martin Montero et al. 2014, and Pulse et al. 2018. But there are also disadvantages that with the use of smartphones, like in the study of Santiago et al., Sanchez et al. 2019, Semesi 2017, Porter et al. 2015, and Thomas 2011, that high penetration of mobile devices setbacks their focus in classwork. Mobile learning is very limited. It has a negative impact in reading attitudes and disrupts the adolescent sleep patterns associated with cyberbullying and pornography. They are also unlikely to plagiarize information from the internet. With that, we want to identify the answers for the following questions. First is a demographic profile, their age, sex, academic weighted average, their common smartphone applications like social media, gaming, reading, and others, and how long they are using their smartphones in playing, browsing, social media, reading, studying, and others. We want to also to know what is the perceived smartphone addictiveness of graded students in Tres Martires City National High School. And is there any significant relationship between the perceived smartphone addictiveness and their academic performance? Also, with this, we study the greatest students' academic performance from Tres Martires National High School in the school year 2020-2021, since this is the first year of pandemic. We also sent informed consent to the parents and respondents and kept confidential. We use descriptive method and correlational research since we want to describe their smartphone addictiveness and its correlation to their academic performance. We use quota sampling for our um, research with the 306 out of 1,307 population. Also, we use mode and mean to identify the highest or most used smartphones, applications, and the length of time of using smartphones. And to describe their addictiveness in using smartphones, we use the Likert scale and arbitrary scale. And to identify the correlation, we use the Spearman's Rho and Pearson's R. With the analysis from the answers on the Google form that we used and sent in the internet, and grades and the perceived smartphone addictiveness, the results are most of the grade 10 students are 15 years old, they are male, and they have a weighted average of 93%. It also revealed that most of them use Facebook as their browsers in social media. They use Mobile Legends and Wattpad for their reading application. They spend 1 to 2 hours in playing, also 1 to 2 hours in social media, and less than 1 hour in reading with their cell phones. Also, they spend less than 1 hour in other application. In studying, they spend 3 to 4 hours a day. With the perceived smartphone addictiveness of the grade 10 students, it reveals that they are normal users with a mean of 2.47. And with the conclusion, there is a significant 0.037 negative low correlation between the general average of the grade 10 students in Tres Martires City and they're prone to addiction with the use of cell phones. Like this, we recommend that it should have an integration and maximize use of smartphones in classroom discussion. There should be also game applications as instructional materials at all times, as 21st century learners depend on using their smartphones. Accessible smartphone reference materials should be available to promote reading habit for the students. Also, academic department in school must provide video lessons on social media as this promote accessible learning anytime. School clubs can conduct smartphone addictiveness awareness as provide enlightenment and proper usage of their smartphone. We also want to implement a webinar every end of the grading period that will relieve student awareness of their smartphone addiction that might cause a letdown to their academic performance. With this, students will be aware of their actions toward their tasks in the school activities. And that's all. Thank you so much.